Keeping your lawn looking its best can sometimes require a lot of work on our part. Sometimes it's a total renovation, but other times it's just a simple patch here and there. In this video, I want to show you how to patch your lawn when only a small repair is needed. It's quick and easy and only requires a few simple steps. Now, whether you're repairing or patching your lawn, the best time to do that is during the active growth cycle for whatever type of lawn you have, whether it's cool season or warm season. In my case, I have fescue. We're in the fall, which is the ideal time because that's when the fescue really wants to take off. And I have a few areas here that need patching, although overseeding is also appropriate at this point, but that's for another conversation. Areas most appropriate in your lawn for a patch versus an overall renovation are the smaller spots with obvious damage. So look around, and if your overall lawn is generally intact, but you have a few areas that have obvious damage, those are the best candidates for a patch. The first step in prepping the site for repair is to loosen the soil so that it allows either new seed to easily germinate and root into the soil, or if you're inserting a replacement piece of sod into the area, the roots can easily establish. Now, there are tools like this that are made to cultivate the soil, or you can get creative with something else that you have around the shed, but whatever you use, make sure the soil is loose and the water can drain into it. Now, this would be a good time to bring the bare area up to the same level as the surrounding soil if necessary. So having some high quality compost or soil standing by will allow you to match the same level as the surrounding turf once the seed or the turf patch establishes. Next, apply the seed or the sod pieces that match the variety of turf grass you already have. For sod, it's simply a matter of laying down a piece or pieces cut to size to fill the bare area. For seed, simply sprinkle enough seed to lightly cover the bare spot. But it's important to know how much the right amount is to apply. More is not better, and too much can end up choking itself out, so better to apply less than more when in doubt. Now, the next step is good seed to soil contact. Now, in my case, I already applied a nice base of compost to bring the level up to grade with the rest of the sod. So now all I need to do is lightly tamp it in. You could use your hand for that, but I'll use the same tool that I use to sprinkle the soil. And just a light tamp, not too firm, because you want that root to be able to break through and get down deep into that soil. So just something like that, light tamp, tamp, tamp. Now, if you haven't applied a base of compost or soil yet and you went straight to putting the seed down, this would be a good time to add some compost or high quality soil. And if you do that, again, you want to tamp it down or maybe even rake it first to blend the seed in with the soil and then tamp it down. But the bottom line is you want good seed to soil contact for good germination. Now, with the sod pieces or seed in place, you may want to give your patch a little boost with a light application of fertilizer. If so, go easy and don't use anything that releases quickly. That can burn your patch or newly emerging seedlings. I suggest a slow release fertilizer option. Milorganite is the ideal solution because it's non-burning and slow release, and I like that it's an organically derived source of nitrogen too. And once again, whatever you use, don't overdo it because a little goes a long way. And there's one more optional step I always like to do, and that's to spread a light layer of straw over the exposed soil where the seed has just been sown. And that does two things. It will help keep the seed moist until it germinates, and it will keep it in place and less accessible to foraging birds or critters who might be looking for a snack. The last step is to make sure your sod or seed bed is kept evenly moist. It's the most important step at this point for success. Within 3 or 4 weeks, the sod should be fully rooted in and the seed bed should be fully germinated. And once you're sure that's the case, it's safe to mow. But patching your lawn is easy to do, and I hope this video gave you the information that you needed.